Hey food fans, welcome back to another episode of Then We Eat. This week, we're going to be making moose chili. My brother recently gave me some ground moose meat, so we thought we'd use it in the chili. There's nothing to stop you from using regular ground beef or lean ground beef. Any of them will work. The only thing to keep in mind with moose meat is it is incredibly lean. Now, we're not going to add a lot of fat to this, but you could always add some bacon if you found that it wasn't quite fatty enough for you. So let's get started. It's basically a regular chili recipe, only in our case, we're going to add some moose. So first of all, we're going to heat a pan over medium heat so that we can brown up the meat, and we'll brown the vegetables after the meat's gotten started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some oil to the pan because the moose meat is so lean. So we'll just add about a tablespoon of olive oil to the pan and let that heat up just for a second. We're using an induction burner, so it heats up really, really fast. All right, so we'll go ahead, we'll add our moose meat. And just break that up a bit. Once your ground beef is partially cooked, just maybe about halfway or so, then I'm going to go ahead and add the onions and peppers. So we've got one white onion and one red bell pepper. And we'll just let that continue to cook until the meat has totally browned. Okay, so once the meat's been browned and the vegetables are getting a little bit translucent, then we're going to go ahead and carry on. We'll add some spices next. So we've got quite a list of spices. We've got chili powder, pepper, salt, cocoa powder, brown sugar, cumin, and a chipotle pepper. So we're going to go ahead and add this to the pot. So I know I didn't give you the amounts for each of the spices, but just remember that on all of our YouTube videos, if you look down in the comments, then you will find a total list of the ingredients for that particular video. So once you've got the spices all mixed in and you've let them cook for a minute, it's always wise to let the spices actually cook for a couple of minutes. They do tend to get a little bit more flavor as they brown on the bottom of the pan. So next up, we're going to add about 1.5 cups of beef broth. You can either make your own. In this case, we had some in the fridge, so we used it. And for beans, you're welcome to use kidney beans. Our family isn't crazy about them, so generally we'll use Romano or Pinto, or even sometimes navy beans, or a mix of those. In this case, we're just going to use some Romano beans. Into the pot with those. And we're just going to turn this down now to just a slow simmer. And we've got 1 can, 28-ounce can of tomatoes, and about a cup of pasta sauce. And once again, you can use a plain pasta sauce or whatever one you happen to like. This one's like roasted garlic. So, and then there's just enough water just to clean up the jar and get the rest of the sauce out. Hey guys, one of the things I missed telling you is that we added some garlic just prior to the meat and the vegetables being cooked. So you don't want to cook the garlic very long because you don't want to burn it, but you do want to cook it a little bit. So generally speaking, I leave it for about 2 minutes after the meat is about ready. Once you have that done, then we're just going to put a lid on it and we'll let it just simmer along for about a half an hour or so. So we'll see you in about half an hour. Welcome back, everybody. We've been about 25 to 30 minutes so we'll we'll give it a test and make sure that it doesn't need any additional spices, and then we should be pretty much done. So we'll just give it a bit of a stir. No, I'd say that's actually pretty good. It seems to have just about the right amount of spice. The thickness is just about the way we like it. So I think we're just going to leave it right there. So let's do up a bowl and we'll give it a good taste. So it seems everybody has a different way to do up their chili. For us, we keep it pretty simple. We just have a little chili in the bowl. So we keep our toppings pretty simple. We just use a bit of cheddar cheese on top, but you can do all kinds of things. You could add sour cream, maybe some salsa, green onions. So basically you top it the way you like it. So let's give this a test, see how it tastes. Yep, very, very tasty. Nice and spicy the way chili should be. If you prefer your chili not as hot, just leave out the cayenne pepper. So don't forget, if you like this video, hit the like button, share it with all your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And if you hit the notification bell, then it'll even let you know the next time we've got a video out. We try to put one out every week if we can. So don't forget, first we cook, then we eat. So good.